Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Magical Maiden, and happy fall, Halloween coming up soon. So that's right, this is my spooktacular welcoming to my channel. I want to welcome all the people that have been subscribed to me for a long time and the people that have recently just subscribed to me. And I would like to thank my new subscribers for subscribing to me. So I just want to say thank you for being here, watching my videos. It also helps me if you like, share, and comment, even if it's just to say hello or if you have a question. So now what I'm going to do is give you a few updates and tell you a little about my channel for those who are new to my channel. So I've finally got my background. I organized the room a bit now that the fireplace is out of here and on the wall. And for those of you that have been watching my everyday vlogs, you haven't seen it yet because I haven't made the video yet because it's not complete. Everything is up except for the 3D panels. And that's because we spray painted them with this sparkly black. And unfortunately, they ran out of it and we need a couple more cans of that. So we're waiting, and it won't be till the end of this month. So that's why I'm waiting for it to be totally finished before you see it, but it looks really great. I've been enjoying the fireplace. We got this really cool backlighting. So yes, I'm really excited to show you that. Okay. So my cat's in this room now because he freaks out and meows when he can't come in here. Because he's like my little shadow, and unfortunately you might hear a few meows because he's driving me crazy right now. So yes, this is my spooky new backdrop. The window goes all the way up. This is actually 7 feet long, but I'm only in a little part of the room in a corner, and I set it up to make it all spooky. I have my bubbling cauldron and my spooky skull and other things, and I just wanted to fix it up really nice for the upcoming holidays, for the upcoming Halloween and fall. I want to tell you a little about my channel for those who don't know. I have many different playlists. This playlist is updates and announcements. And that's where I'll make all the announcements and put little updates here and there. And usually you can find all my welcomes. I do, then my second one is jewelry tutorials, and I have DIY crafts. So my other playlists are ASMR, I have paranormal vlogs, I have my everyday vlogs, and pretty soon I'll be having another playlist that just showcases all my older videos, because some of you know that I used to have tons and tons of videos I've been on since YouTube started, but really it was just a place to put my videos. I really wasn't on here. I never even showed myself. It was really for my cats and little things like that, my holiday decoration. I started doing some jewelry tutorials and put a few there, and people wanted more. And I just made a few for myself and for my friends, and then it got popular. Anyway, I had tons and tons of videos, but when YouTube started having some issues and whatnot, I decided to just delete it all. I kept my channel, but I deleted my videos. But then after a while, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Let me just go back. But I uploaded some of the things that were the most recent, but I left all my older content off. And they go from the beginning, as far as when YouTube first started, as recent as 3 to 4 years ago. So they showed my old apartment and everything else. But I will be making a playlist just for those videos, and it'll say, I don't know, the title I haven't thought of. Maybe I'll just put older videos, okay? I don't know when I'll do it, when I get around to it. I saved all my videos. I always save them to a stick. So the other thing I wanted to update on is that some of you, I might have seen my everyday vlogs where I post my everyday stuff. And I'm sorry, my cat is going to drive me insane. So here is my cat Rudy that's driving me insane. That's driving me insane. So I figured I better just hold him because he's going to knock something down. Anyway, so what I wanted to do was tell you a little about my playlist without the distractions of my cat. There's going to be a lot of editing in here because I stopped to yell at him. Good boy, look at him, isn't he cute? Oh, Rudy, mommy loves you. I love him. He drives me crazy, but I love him. Okay, so in my everyday vlogs, I put things since we moved. It shows me packing and the whole move from upstate New York, Rochester, all the way here to Mobile, Alabama. That's where we live now. We got out of the cold, and we got a house. We used to have a nice apartment by the woods and the pond, and some of you that used to watch my channel for a long time might remember seeing all those older videos. I loved the apartment, but it was an apartment, and it was up north, and we moved here just in time. So we have a house now, and we've been busy working on the house, so I've been showing you all my renovations and decorating and things like that. And more to come, because I'm going to show that fireplace wall that I've been mentioning so much. Also, I have paranormal vlogs, and 'tis the season. That's what I'm decorated for here. With the paranormal vlogs, I have some new recent ones. I have one that talks about Tartaria, mud floods, mud fossils, and I also have one that talks about how when people wake up they can see things that other people don't see, and basically they vibrate at a higher level. It's about how they can see things that other people can't see because they're not awake, and they have a different understanding of things. It's a bit long, but I went into a good explanation of the difference between somebody who is awake and somebody who is asleep. And those are in there those are in my paranormal blog, and they're the most recent. And then another most recent one is I take pictures of spirits, entities, and interdimensional beings, and I do that in water scrying. I call it water scrying, but it's not really water scrying because the waters are living waters. And what I do is I take you through all the pictures that I've taken in there. I only have good and positive, but not all of them will look human, because interdimensional beings and other entities do not look human. There's also spirit animals and interdimensional being animals and a whole host of other entities, but all good and positive because I don't allow anything evil or negative to communicate with me. I also have conversations, and I call them EVPs, and I post them as well. Now, recently I just did a video showing you some of the pictures of the spirits, entities, and interdimensional beings that I caught in water. And if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. But yesterday I did more, and I have tons more. I mentioned they're okay because I mentioned that they can take selfies with their pets, because I noticed that some of them like to get in there, and some of their pets are a fish, a duck, or some interdimensional animal. So sometimes you will get that, and I got quite a few. I also, when asking them to take pictures for me, I had them just wave to me and give me a smile. I asked them to not feel funny about it. I tell them that I'm going to put it on the internet so that one of you may recognize one of your friends, your past loved ones. And I also always let them know that I'm going to post it. But I also asked interdimensional beings that may not look human to show themselves, because not to feel funny, because they don't want to scare you. But most people get scared because they don't look human. But that's okay. That doesn't mean they're demons like everybody says. Just because something doesn't look like you doesn't mean they're evil, okay? And I've got some great ones smiling, waving, and they're not going to look human. So I get a lot of animals and regular spirits, and I have some that I'm working on now. Now, to explain it, episodes 6 and 12 Episode 6 and episode 12 on my paranormal vlogs, I go through and show you exactly how to do it. Episode 6, I give you a tutorial on how to do it. Now, I don't do it in front of you, but I show you what I use, I tell you how to use it, and I tell you all the precautions that you need to take, and it's very important that you listen to the entire video. Episode 12, I am actually doing it for you on camera, and towards the end I show you what pictures I caught of spirits and interdimensional beings and other entities. So you want to check those out, and if you haven't seen any of my paranormal vlogs, you're going to want to go check it out from episode 1 on. Now, the first 3 episodes I didn't have a good camera, I didn't have good lighting at that point, but by the 4th one I did. Now, unfortunately, YouTube took away my ability to get HD because I'm not monetized. Unfortunately, sometimes they're sticking they're sticking ads in my videos, which I don't approve of because I am not monetized. Anyway, with that, so they didn't come out really clear because I didn't have good lighting, but it was around the Halloween holidays and I had spooky lighting and candles and my decorations, but you can hear me perfectly clear. Now after that, it's good, but you have to understand, I tell you about all my abilities in growing up paranormal and all my paranormal experiences. And that's all within my paranormal vlogs, as well as showing you spirits, interdimensional beings, and other entities that I catch in water. You're going to want to, so you definitely want to check all those out. And I have little EVPs here and there, but they're really conversations, but I take little clips from them so that you can understand. And sometimes even when I'm doing a voiceover recording and I'm editing my videos, I will hear the spirits talking or other entities. And the other day I was doing a voiceover for that other one where I show you pictures I caught in water, and I was saying how I always ask permission when I'm speaking and showing pictures and you know, other things when I'm speaking to spirits and taking pictures of spirits. And then I heard spirits say, "It's your legacy." So that was kind of cool, and it happens. I caught a lot in the past, just when I was recording a regular video like this. So who knows, maybe I'll catch something when I edit this. So not to drag this video on long, I just wanted to explain that I'm going to be up and coming. I caught some EVPs, actually they're conversations, and I'm going to put that all in a video. It does take time. I have to make sure you can hear it, so I only pick the best of the best. Also, I have a video coming up with new pictures. I spent yesterday taking over 50 pictures of interdimensional beings, spirits, and other entities, and they were more than happy to post for me, and I've been going through all of them, getting them ready for a video. Okay. So if you haven't caught my paranormal vlogs, go ahead and catch that. Go ahead and catch my everyday vlogs to see my decorating and all my latest things that I do. Then I have jewelry tutorials and my DIY crafts, which I try to do craft but here and there, but I do have some jewelry tutorials that are recent. I recently did some videos for Panda Hole Selected and BB Craft, and they do have discount codes in there, so you might want to check that out if you like jewelry. Upcoming videos with Panda Hole Selected. I have, that's my cat Rudy. Panda Hole Selected, contact me, ask me if I'd like to try some products for free of my choosing. So I chose a few products, and they'll be sending it to me soon, and I'm going to do an unboxing or review, and then another video with the tutorial, and then another tutorial with another one of those products. So that's upcoming really soon, probably within a week to 2 weeks. So I just wanted to let you know about that. If you're subscribed to me just for my jewelry tutorials, or if you like jewelry tutorials. And in the meantime, check out all my other videos in my jewelry tutorial playlist. And in there, I make it as easy as I possibly can for the beginner as well as the most experienced jewelry maker. I keep it simple, I keep it fun and creative. So if you don't think you're crafty, just watch a few and try it, and you'll be crafty too. Okay, so my cat's driving me crazy as usual when I'm in here, but I just want him to get used to it. So my other playlists are ASMR, where I do some of my poetry. That's right, I write poetry. And some of these poetries are from 12 years ago. So they're a little gothic, but don't worry, I'm not depressed. They might sound that way. Back when I wrote it, I wasn't happy, but I used it as a muse. Anyway, I have a bunch of them in there as well as others, and I do soft speak, and I think you'll enjoy them. So go check out all my ASMR playlist. And I also have a copyright free playlist where I make little background videos. And all I ask that you credit my channel, put the name of my channel. That's it. So I just wanted to say hello and welcome and ask if you're ready for a spooktacular fall and Halloween. I try to have fun with all the holidays, and all the holidays I decorate, all the holidays I change and make a good welcome. Hold on. My cat Rudy's been driving me nuts. He's got a weird anxiety attachment to me, and if he thinks I'm going out, or if he thinks, I don't know, like I'm leaving the house, he doesn't think I'm ever coming back. So he does panic, and then he gets sick. So he thought I was getting ready to go out, but I was ready to come in here, and he got sick, and he was panicking. He was following me, and I've been yelling at him because he's driving me crazy. But he is a good boy, and I do love him, no matter how crazy he drives me. So we're going to take some pictures. I just wanted to welcome you to my channel and hope that you'll have a look around and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have been, thank you for being here and subscribed to me for a long time. Again, don't forget that notification bell, and please remember to like and share. It helps me, and comment, even if it's just to say hello. Now I want this to be longer, but I have a few other videos to make, so I hope you'll take a look around. And I just wanted to say that I finally got my backdrop so that you don't have to look at all the mess behind me, because like I said, we're currently remodeling, and so there's a lot to do. It's a cloudy, dreary day. Every now and then the sun pops out. So I figured today was a good day to do this. So I just wanted to say hello and thank you for being subscribed to me, and I'll see you in my videos. Bye.